Hey, I'm Dubhzo, Sailor 2, doing co-op, easy difficulty.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start up top.
yeah, I'm TehSorix. I'll be second player. We got Brad.
Hey.
And we got Jengis
Alright.
commentating. Timer starts as soon as we fade in here. So let's just get in, I guess.
There you go.
Alright, time starts now. So the first trick here is, do you want to explain this, Brad?
Okay, so this is ghosting, and basically he's just walking into this box now, and this is going to displace his hitbox. You can do this on quite a few things throughout the run, and yeah, he just clips through the wall like that.
I'll just go straight through the wall. Saves about 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then we get this level's kind of cool for co-op because there's a lot of fighting sections. Here's coming up the first one.
Yeah, I'm walking to a wall so I get an optimal spawn, and I didn't actually get the best one. We're just clearing the hangars now.
Nice one.
Killing enemies as fast as possible. I don't see any grunts. Pretty good.
Yeah, help. Alright, there we go. That's good clear. So now we're gonna be, this station over here is gonna be exploding, and Bungie really want you to look at their pretty explosions. So if you look at it, it actually explodes faster. It saves time. Oh, I forgot to grab nades. There you go. And then we're just gonna be waiting for this door to blow up. It is possible to skip this hangar, but it's really inconsistent, and the clear is really fast in co-op anyway.
Yeah.
And then we got hangar 2 here.
I'll kill the grunts, yeah. This is the second hangar. It's similar premise, wave fight, killing enemies as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's gonna be enemies coming out of this tube, so we're gonna try to nade them. Pretty good. There's a few that's alive. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then again, it's another station that's gonna blow up here. We're just gonna be looking out the window. I'll grab some ammo here.
Look, first major movement tech is coming up.
Yeah, so this, in Halo 2, they introduced this thing called like melee lunging. It's supposed to help you connect your melee, so when you're close to an enemy and you melee, you like lunge towards them. Unfortunately, they you got it. So they didn't think of a way, like they didn't think that you could just cancel the melee and just keep the speed past the enemy. So that's like the major, that's going to be the major movement tech in this game pretty much, is you can just melee at enemies and just cancel the melee and then just go past them and get a bunch of speed.
Yeah, so reloading cancels like pretty much all animations in the game. We can abuse that in multiple places. And by using reload, we cancel the melee but keep the lunge.
Yeah.
So there's no damage, but we keep the lunge.
Yeah, so I was trying like a special way to do melee cancel there called a shotgun boost. I didn't really get one, but you can basically like launch at the enemy and then kill them, so you go straight through. And it gives you a lot of power since you just go straight. I almost died. Nice.
Sandwich.
This level's like, on Legendary, you get a sword, which allows you to do way more movement tech, because it just has way more range, and it has a special thing called a sword fire as well, we'll talk about later. But on Easy, it's still a cool level, but it's not quite as fast paced. Yeah, so we're gonna be killing these enemies to make the door open faster.
Red of it.
Nice. Got a sticky.
So approaching the end of the first level now, there's one big room left, another clear.
Yeah, this is like one of the laggiest places in the game. That's one of the thing about co-op, is like it's really laggy in this game, because obviously the game was made for the original Xbox. We're playing on a 360 now, the backwards compatible version, which is slightly less laggy, but there's still quite a bit of lag.
Yeah, 2004 games.
This room is one of the
We're just gonna clear this out. We can probably take a donation. No?
Well, certainly. We have $20 from Anonymous saying, Halo 2! So excited to see this run. Will bring back so many good memories. Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, sub 4, that's decent.
Yeah, that's fast.
Brad, your level.
Yeah.
Favorite level?
This level's a bit funny at the start because it has a solo player cutscene. Then splits into split screen.
Oh, choked.
Yikes.
So you're gonna be doing some nade jumps, traveling across the rooftops, just kill yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'll just do normal movement.
Yeah. I guess we won't be able to get somewhere, that kind of sucks.
It's fine. So yeah, we're just traveling across the rooftops. Fortunately, TehSorix missed the nade jump here. But we can. I got him, dude. That's the great thing about co-op.
Jesus.
I got a mega boost, so good.
So if you've ever played this game in this level before, you'll remember that there's a lot of like alleyways and a lot of places you have to go, a lot of narrow corridors, a lot of sniper jackals, especially on Legendary.
Yeah, we didn't even mention, because it's like, this is so like obvious to us, I guess, but there's like a huge wave fight that we just skipped entirely.
Yeah. So we literally go over the rooftops. Bungie just give you a lot of freedom, at least in their earlier titles.
You got the freedom to the extent of if you get outside the map and to a point where
Do you want
you
to go
couldn't get
driving
back in
actually?
normally, they'll put boxes so you can jump back in the map.
Yeah, there's kind of a cool co-op strat we're gonna do here. So Dubhzo's gonna take the ghost to start, because it's the fastest way to get through this section. But I'm actually waiting for a Warthog to spawn here, and I'm gonna get in that and just wait to be teleported. And then we're gonna do the tunnel section, which is coming up, which is really just like a lot of straight line driving. And what's good about the Warthog is it really excels at driving just in straight lines. Like it's actually a lot faster than the Ghost.
Yeah,
you might not think
like
that.
the Ghost has the boost feature, but the Warthog is still faster.
Yeah, the Ghost is better at maneuvering, but the
So
Ghost,
like we've seen teleports in co-op. If one player gets too far ahead, the second player gets teleported. In certain locations, we can also teleport vehicles. So that's what we're gonna do here.
Yeah, so I'm like setting up to make sure I have full speed as a teleport here.
Yeah, so he's gonna come out of the teleport full speed with the right angle, and he can just carry the momentum through.
Yeah.
Take the lead again.
Yeah, this section's kind of the first auto-scrolly part of the game, I guess. It's not an auto-scroller, but it's kind of boring. Just driving through this tunnel.
Yeah, it's just a very basic driving.
See the Scarab shoot here.
Yeah, so this is the first time we introduced the Scarab.
Can't really see it here unless you go out the map, which is fairly easy to do, but we'll see it on the next level anyway.
Yeah, next level is where we get to actually kill the Scarab. So I'm just gonna follow TehSorix here in the Ghost.
Yeah, you'll see how much I pull ahead, especially in this next section where it's just straight lines. Warthog is actually a lot faster.
Covenant must be trying to regroup. Don't let them.
These vehicles as well, very odd.
Yeah, the shadows. This is the only
Did they come
place.
back in any later Halo titles?
Just the
Halo
only
2.
time you ever see
Yeah,
them.
only in the Outskirts tunnel. There's like
So
5
useless.
of them. And they just annoy you because you have to like drive behind them. It's just such a weird vehicle.
Yeah.
May I jump in with a quick plug?
Yeah,
go ahead.
for it.
All right. I would like to give a massive shout outs to the Yeti, one of our partners, which now has a special line of ESA merchandise, specifically 3 shirts and a pin, and they look amazing. Every $5 for every shirt purchase and $4 for every pin purchase will be donated forward to the Swedish Alzheimer's Association. If you want to, you can check out their awesome ESA selection and their other gaming items at www.theyeti.com/ESA.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we're coming up on the end of the level here. We're just gonna go up this tunnel. We get to the Metropolis bridge.
Do more driving.
Yeah, more driving,
driving.
straight lines.
Yeah.
Riveting. It's kind of actually a small time saver on co-op. Second player, or the first player I guess, spawns right next to the hog. Normally you have to walk for like 3 seconds, but I just spawned right next to it. So you get some free time save. There's a couple of those like small free time saves you get in co-op. Like you may have noticed we didn't explain it, but we didn't do Armory, which is this short tutorial level. It's about 2.5 minutes that you would normally do in a solo run, but it just doesn't exist on co-op, so we can just skip it.
Yeah, the infamous Armory. Everybody's favorite level. Thankfully, we can skip it in co-op.
So yeah, the straight line driving is almost done.
Yeah, we're just
It's like
passing the bridge.
another 30 seconds or so, then we're gonna get actually into some
straight line
really
driving.
fun.
Natural high skill driving section.
Yeah.
Yeah, the level after this is actually a lot more fun, so hopefully the pace will pick up soon.
That's quite a
Banshee.
welcome party.
I'll just
Yoink.
yoink the Banshee, yeah.
You got rockets, by the way.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Those familiar with Halo 2 probably know about the Scarab going on this level. Classic Easter egg from Bungie.
Yeah.
We're going to see one of the previous Easter eggs on the previous levels. That's unfortunately the mistaken start.
Can you look down? This is really laggy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sometimes we'll do lag reduction, just looking down at the other player, just like in important sections like this, just to reduce lag, make it easier. That's decent driving.
So I'm just going to be teleporting here, following player 1. He could have waited for me with the Warthog, but it would have lost time. So
yeah, it actually was faster to have Dubhzo get out here. He's gonna time a suicide with the rockets and save some time in the next section.
Allow me to take the lead again. I'm just staring at the rock, ready to blow myself up.
Yeah, it's right as the fastest red truck. He's gonna blow himself up, and he should spawn right here. Yep. And then I'm gonna clear this section. I'm gonna get this Wraith here and do what's called a nade board, where I board the Wraith and throw a nade at the same time, and it basically insta-kills the driver.
Yeah.
So then I can just take out the other Wraith. It's really fast to clear this way, so even if Dubhzo could help, it wouldn't really save time, just because this clear method is just so fast.
Yeah, it's very optimized.
There is actually there is one fast strat that got found like.
I think you got white lead, dude. You might have to.
Oh wow, that's really unlucky.
It's unlucky.
Yeah, did you see the timer for Scarab?
No, sorry, you're gonna have to wait like 10. If you wait like 10 and 5 or 10, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that really sucks.
That's fine.
So you're widely with that
Yeah,
Wraith,
that's
you
like
get
one.
50
That's like a
lead.
1 in 100 or something.
It's like
Yeah,
it's, I mean, it's
super
a
rare.
1 in 64 chance of getting a white elite there in the Wraith. So white elites take 8
like a
shots to
30 or
kill.
something. Yeah, so we're waiting here because there's a chance to soft lock if you go at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go now, you'll be fine.
There's a sort of garbage cleanup script that runs in this section, and if we just go so fast that the script doesn't really stop at the right time, and it can actually deload the Scarab.
Yeah.
And that's the way
We
we're
have to
supposed
kill the
finish
Scarab
level.
to finish the level, and if it deloads, we can't really kill it. So
Would be kind of sick if it just ended once you deloaded it, but that's not a thing of it, unfortunately. Super bounce, by the way.
Oh,
we got
nice.
it.
Oh, nice.
So people familiar
Nice.
with Halo 2 might have seen super bounces before.
Oh,
I
no.
died.
Oh.
we got the tank death. I missed the lineup, but you can actually super bounce and land on the Scarab.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Oh, what?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
No!
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Super
that's so
unlucky.
unlucky.
So TehSorix did the alternate strat, unfortunately.
Yeah,
both,
bounced off.
both died.
That's
So
really
you're going to have to do
that's
the
really unlucky.
casual passing onto the
That's
Scarab.
really unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, as they said, to end the level, they need to kill the Scarab and kill the drivers on the Scarab. If you get on early, you just wait for them to spawn and kill them immediately.
Yeah, we get the good spawn kill.
But with here, they have to wait a little bit.
Yeah,
for
it
the
only
Scarab to walk
only
under.
wastes like 10 seconds or something.
Yeah,
doing
it's
this
really
way.
not that slow.
But it's a really cool strat, so it would have been nice to get it.
And that super bounce that Dubhzo did on the bottom screen, you have to land, it's pretty much pixel perfect. You have to land right on the edge of a bit of geometry.
Yeah,
And then
to
you
get
kind
the
of get like stuck in it and then it launches you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact he got that out of was pretty impressive.
Alright.
This is the first level with sword.
Yeah.
We were going to see the sword early in the run, but we missed it. So the sword has all kinds of movement text involved. It's a huge part of Halo 2 speedrunning.
It makes the run. Really.
Yeah, it's what makes Halo 2 unique to the other Halos. So the first trick here is going to be sword flying. Top screen, TehSorix is going to go for the sword fly here. I'll explain it as he goes. So when you switch weapon, you can use the reload to cancel the animation. This allows you to maintain the red reticle of your primary weapon.
Oh, box! What? Oh my god.
So the sword, when you have a red reticle of the sword, you can lunge at enemies. It gives you a really powerful lunge.
Yeah, it's almost frame perfect. You gotta.
Yeah. So using a primary weapon with a longer distance red reticle, if you switch weapons and reload to cancel the animation, and then hit the sword lunge, you have a couple of frames to hit a sword lunge, retaining the red reticle from primary weapon. So basically, it allows you to fly from distances that you really shouldn't be able to.
Yeah. That was a sword cancel as well. You can do the same as you do with a melee cancel, where you just cancel the sword swing. But the sword is so much more powerful than a melee, so it just gives way more power.
Yeah, the lunge is...
I killed one, by the way.
Yes, I killed him. I got 3.
Yeah, I got...
Last one's on me. I got him.
All.
So this is another clearing section. We're trying to do it as optimal as possible. We focus the sentinels first.
Did you get all the fuel on? Where the fuck is he?
There's a
there's a sentinel left.
I guess we got 6.
Yeah, sometimes you get an extra sentinel.
So we're just waiting to try spawn kill these.
You got them all,
Okay, I got them. So now TehSorix is hopefully going to hit some nice sword cancels. So it was, yeah, like he said, it was like the melee cancel. So you lunge to an enemy, then cancel it with reload. You keep the lunge, but don't do the damage. So it allows you to just lunge over their heads.
Yeah, that was decent. These Arbiter hallways, they're called. Can I get it? Oh, that's a pretty hard cancel right there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of infamous for having a lot of cool sword tech. It's one of the most fun sections of the game, at least for movement.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm just gonna force suit. If I was too close, it could mess up the spawns and ruin some of the cancels for TehSorix. So I'm just gonna hang back for now.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna
get
be.
a teleport.
For the most part, you can tell I'm gonna be leading, just because I'm a little more experienced with this game, I guess. But
Wow. One way to put it.
Not false.
TehSorix is going to attempt a little trick here. With a well-timed nade and a sword lunge, you can pass through walls, small walls at least this one.
Oh, you got stuck on the bench. I got it. No, I didn't.
Oh,
so
I thought I
baited,
was.
dude.
I
Baited.
like went through the glass. That was weird.
You got your doors. There's 2 doors where it will open. It's 50-50. In co-op, we cover both doors. TehSorix got the door, so he's going to drive a Banshee. We're meant to clear loads of enemies in this section. For some reason, Bungie allowed you to just fly straight to the end, though. Now's a good time to take a donation.
We do have one $25 from Chemist saying,
Hey, James.
I stayed up all night to watch this. Good luck, guys. Try hard 7. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Chemist.
Love you, James.
Alright. There's a trick at the start of this level. This is Oracle. We're gonna need a dialogue queue, so we're probably gonna be kind of quiet here.
Yeah. So in this section, there's a large bit of dialogue. Well, not large, it's like 15 seconds. You have to wait for it before enemies spawn. But if you leave the room...
Rifle, by the way.
Yeah, if you leave the room at the correct time, you can overlap dialogues and cut half of the time out. So we're going to try to do that. It's really, really time specific,
it's like
though, so we're going to...
a couple frames probably have. That looked good.
Yeah. So we
opening
use
the
the
doors
audio as a timing cue.
Yeah.
Now we hope. Head back
Maybe?
in.
Yeah, we
got
got
it.
it.
Nice, dude.
So dialogue's overlapping now. So that saves like 8 seconds or something.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice save. And then this room, there's gonna be popcorn flood.
That's what we call them. They're the infection forms, they're the little guys. They spawn in random holes here, so we're going to try to cover as many as possible.
Yeah, I got 2 waves.
Okay, I got 0.
So yeah, I have a better weapon. There's only 1 sentinel beam, unfortunately. So Dubhzo can't really... So Dubhzo has the plasma rifles and covers 2 holes, while I have the sentinel beam and cover 4 holes.
Yeah.
And so should be the last
So
wave.
the last
You get
wave, I got it
Yeah,
instantly,
nice.
so...
Great.
Nice start.
Yeah, so this is like the first major auto-scroller of the game. This is the Oracle elevator.
Yeah.
The trigger for the the next area is just, if you look at the top screen, it's just down here. Is it there? I think it's behind the pillar.
Yeah.
So you could just drop down there, but the problem is...
Just drop, forehead.
The problem is there's a death barrier that like sticks to the gondola and just continues to go down with the gondola. So you have to wait until a certain point to drop down,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So eventually the death barrier deloads, otherwise we just be carried to our death slowly.
Yeah.
But the deload time is about 2.5 minutes from when this gondola sets off, so we have to just wait it out. It's just a section, there's a few of these in the game where there's just waves constantly dropping on you. You have to just wait it out. We're gonna kill some stuff, but
Yeah.
There is actually a bounty for Oracle Elevator Skip.
Yeah,
I
what is it, like
believe.
$500 or something?
It's a lot.
Can't remember how much it is. It's Para, I think.
Oh yeah, he put a bounty for Arbiter Hangar Skip,
Yeah.
which actually got found recently.
Yeah.
But it's super hard.
But this is one of the big ones that people want to get.
Yeah, so if anyone figures out how to skip this auto-scroller, there's money on the line, so...
This is a butterfly, by the way.
Sorix is showing off her movement tech called the butterfly. On the bottom screen you can see he's kind of flying. We're using this later on.
Yeah, this is going to be used for like a
involves the
huge
melee
skip,
lunge yet again, and cancelling the melee lunge yet again. So we lunge into enemy and jump, and then cancel the melee so we don't hurt them. And then we can constantly repeat this process to go upwards.
Yeah, and travel horizontally as well.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of speed. On this version it's kind of slow, but on the anniversary version it has slightly different physics, and you just go super fast with it.
Yeah, we haven't actually mentioned that there is an anniversary version of this game. Coming to PC soon, by the way.
Oh yeah. Start speedrunning now.
Yeah, so we're on the original version, the 2004 version. So this co-op is only available online. There's no online co-op for this.
Yeah.
So we had to practice on the anniversary version. There is quite a lot of major differences, but they're both fun speedruns. They're both very similar.
Yeah.
Just small difference in physics due to changes in tick rate.
Yeah.
So approaching the end of this, we've got to kill a few enemies in a minute to grab a checkpoint.
Yeah. You can actually shoot
Make
through
them
this
finally
glass.
drop off.
It doesn't look like it, but your shots actually go through.
So there's gonna be some enemies spawn underneath us. I'll try to kill them through the floor. Bad angle. Fly up anyway.
I should get a checkpoint here. So we're about to get to the point where the death barrier is low enough where we can just drop down.
Yeah.
So we have a queue here, a visual queue for this crate that's gonna come up.
May I jump in with a donation?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
Okay, we have $5 from Alex76. Shout out to the couch. Good luck to the runners. And don't forget to Weird Champ Drift. Thank you for your donation.
Thanks,
Shout
Alex.
out to Drift.
Weird jump drift.
Brad, do you want to explain this section?
Yeah, okay, so the way this room works is there's a few initial spawns which we're going to have to clear out now, a few Covenant and a
That's
few
two.
Flood.
That's the third. No, wait. That's the fourth one. Go.
So now they're going to kill 3 Heretics and 4 Flood, and then once that 4th Flood's dead, the room's actually just on a
Got it.
timer with infinite
We got one.
spawns.
Yeah.
2. Is that the last one?
There's one more in the corner.
Is that 13?
That was 13,
There's one more here.
Oh wait, no. Okay, it's 18. Okay, so this room's on a 1-minute timer. It just infinitely spawns Flood for a whole minute, so the easiest way to just get past this room is to just leave the initial 4 Flood alive at the door, and you can get a really quick insta-kill at the end of the
Yeah.
minute. So that's what they're going to do now.
People didn't know how this room worked for like the longest time.
Yeah,
Just
it's actually relatively recent.
Just killed stuff until the door opened.
Yeah, losing like 10 seconds.
Infinite time.
So all the Flood have to be dead for the door to open, so... How many have we got?
I think we only got 2.
We got 3, I think.
Oh yeah, we got 3.
So sometimes the Flood hides, so I'm gonna go and grab him. Come on, buddy.
What time is it?
Come on, buddy.
What was it? Was
It was
it 14?
18.
18.
18, okay. I'll tell you when to throw names.
So obviously... Brad's on a timer watch, timer duty.
Timer boy.
Yeah, tell us when.
You'll know when the minute is up.
Okay, you can throw names now.
He smacked the
Just
name.
meleeed my nade. Okay, the nades
Oh,
killed
wow.
nothing.
That's
Super
so
unlucky.
rigged.
Alright,
Sorry,
sorry.
you sorted me.
He only killed you.
This clear is going co-op.
More enemies we have to kill here.
Nice.
Instant clear. So now we got the sword, we got the carbine, so we can do some sword fires long range. Sorix is gonna go for this one. I'm gonna kill some enemies.
Yeah, the rest of this level is actually really cool. It's one of the more highest skill levels in the game for sure.
Yeah, it's really. I think it's really unfortunate that it's like the elevator right at the start, and then
Yeah.
there's like really fun sections afterwards.
Yeah, it really turns people off a minute, but it's actually a super good level past that.
How far behind are you?
Not too far. I can go left.
Alright.
We got another clear
I
to
got
do
2
here.
sentinels, 1 flood. 2 flood.
There's one running at you.
I see
We
him.
got one.
I got 3 sentinels. That's one
Right,
here.
that's everything.
I don't think we lost time there.
No.
You want to clear it
Too clean.
fast enough where, because it's actually on a timer, it doesn't really matter how fast you clear it because you're so fast in co-op especially. But I think that was fast enough. Now we're just gonna nade jump up here, hit this button, and then there's probably my favorite co-op exclusive trick coming up. It's really good.
It's LAN only exclusive trick.
Well, it's way easier on LAN.
Yeah, I guess you can technically do it online. But
Yeah, you can only play the anniversary version of online, obviously. But this is not LAN only. You can that one.
can't kill these guys. Just tell me when to gamma, dude.
Yeah.
Here in this room, you got to cut 3 cables, but once you cut one, you have to wait
Camera
before you can cut another.
1, 2.
So what they're doing is Sorix is
There
going
you
to
go.
Nice, you got
cut
it.
the controller and then melee at the same time to skip waiting for the
Yeah.
cut the 3rd cable.
Yeah, so you're supposed to cut them all one at a time. We did 2 at the same time, but
Yeah.
they have to be pressed
Yeah,
the
it's
sword on
the
the
same
same frame. So I just gave him my controller
Oh, what is
for
that? Teleport.
random teleport.
Another cool movement section coming up. This is gonna be we're gonna do 1 cool cancel hopefully, and then it's actually gonna be the previous level backwards.
Yeah.
Bungie loves doing that.
Bungie loves backtracking. You played the original Halo trilogy especially. There's a lot of going backwards through
Yeah.
2
sections.
betrayals and sieges.
Best
You get it?
Oh, nice.
Clean.
Nice.
Yeah. Got a good spawn there. So you could just go do a sentinel cancel right across.
So we get in the Banshee for about 5 seconds. Literally just fly across
Yeah.
and hit another
this,
cutscene.
this like part is so useless. I don't know what's the point is.
It's just a cutscene, but there's debris flying in that
sentinel.
area, and it can actually just kill you as well.
Yeah, thankfully we didn't get rigged then.
You get killed in the cutscene, basically.
I'm gonna try the fly strat if I get the spawn. Alright. That's pretty
Nice.
good.
Nice. I like the teleport.
Yeah, so now we're on the hallways, but we're doing them up instead of down. And they're actually pretty cool this way as well.
I got the god gun.
Nice.
You're leading them.
Oh, never mind.
I'll try to get an Needler.
Better.
Got one. I hit
Wait,
the slide.
is a needler even important? Oh, you got it?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I thought you like knocked me. So. Yeah, we're just backtracking. We're about to do the first boss fight. Boss
Sick-
fights.
sick boss
Pepe
fight.
laugh.
Boss fights on easy. you'll see.
Sick boss fight.
Yeah, there we go. Done.
Alright. That's the end of Oracle. That's the longest level in the game. Mostly due to the auto-scroller.
Yeah.
This level has like some really unique strats for co-op. It's like
Yeah.
not at all the same as
So
solo.
obviously we can if we die we can teleport to the second player when we respawn. We're gonna
Yeah.
use this. I'm gonna teleport to Sorix and then I'm gonna hit triggers for him. So there's a lot of triggers you have to hit in this level to be able to complete it.
Yeah, so I've just gone out of bounds and I'm climbing this mountain. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
This is just a straighter line to the other section, but in solo runs we would be forced to do what Dubhzo is taking.
Yeah, you gotta
just to
go
hit
all the way
trigger.
around.
Just to hit the trigger.
So
but
I can hit the trigger, he can
Yeah.
go over.
see if I get this line. Oh,
There's a few other triggers that I'll hit for him so you can just take the most direct path to the end.
yeah.
Do a little magic trick here to spawn in vehicles.
Ta-da.
Oh.
No checkpoint.
Yeah, we're not getting
Do
them.
the left side. Right, the turret.
Oh, we got one.
That's good.
That's fine.
So you meant to hit,
Fat
hit
Fat
a,
ghost.
you meant to hit a button here which allows you to lower the bridge and pass across this canyon. Instead we're going to use a grenade on the ghost to fly over the canyon. Saves quite a lot of time. Hopefully Sorix can hit it here. It's not easy.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
clean.
go.
Okay,
Oh, you didn't.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't go near the edge. We got it, okay. So Sorix can progress. I'm going to go back hit another trigger here. Prepare to die yet again. Beautiful waterfall.
Alright, you're like now. So yeah, I'm gonna spawn him in right next to a pair of rockets so he can easily suicide after.
Yeah. I need to
That's
die a lot.
again.
So I'm going for another trigger right now.
And those rockets, like, no one knows they're there. A lot of people, when they first watch a Halo 2 run, when they see people pick up those rockets, they're like, oh, I wish I knew they were there.
Yeah, it's
This
pretty
area
useful,
is
especially on
horrible.
Legendary.
Casually.
Yeah, there's like a lot of
Hitting
hidden
another trigger
weapons.
just now.
Yeah, now.
Die again. And then I'm gonna hit another trigger. Oh, sorry, it just takes the most direct path. Probably take a donation here, also waiting.
Certainly. We have $5 from Stefan Vasic. I hope you're not on PAL. Also, don't let Brad do high charity skip. Best of luck.
Yeah,
Thank you for your donation.
What is that alt?
Stefan.
We've
What
got
up, Stefan?
Landfall, but they don't seem to consider us a very serious threat.
we've got Brad
Watch
on
yourself.
commentating
On
duty.
our way. Surprise.
That's good. So I stand in a specific spot there while I clear those out, because it blocks spawns.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be extra spawns, but if you're standing in their spawn point, then they just don't spawn. This is like the probably the hardest trick in co-op we're gonna do here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I jumped too early. Not this jump.
Yeah, this jump
This
should be
jump's the
okay.
hardest.
This
So
jump's
yeah, we're passing across this broken bridge. And obviously not supposed to, but with a buddy jump we can get across.
Nice.
Or by
so he's
nade
just
jump
using
from
the
Sorix.
momentum.
I don't think we actually explained nade jumps, but nades basically push you back when they explode. So if you jump at the right time, you can get pushed vertically. Jump higher than what you usually normally would.
spawning in
That's
nice.
spawned, yeah.
Alright, good. So now we're gonna jump on this gondola before we're supposed to get it, really. And
Yeah, the gondola's supposed to leave without us, but if we get on it early,
Sneak
only I got on it early first. Sorry. So we're gonna get on this gondola early. We're supposed to wait for this gondola to come all the way to the middle and clear loads of enemies. But if we just get on this early, like we just should, we can skip a huge part of the game.
alright, so now comes the hard part.
So we're doing a trick here which involves overlapping a load of triggers. So we're gonna have to spawn in this phantom. It drops off hunters. If we can kill it before it touches the floor, we can overlap those triggers that we need.
Yeah,
and
so we
perform
need
a
to
trick
we need
that-
to snipe a hunter from like way far away, and it's like really hard to hit.
This is a tricky shot. Yeah, hopefully we can get this first time.
Ah, that's a decent checkpoint actually.
Yeah, we got a good checkpoint if we miss it.
So yeah, this might take a couple tries. Oh,
Nice.
first
Nice.
This
try.
is really good.
So we can
Alright.
one-shot the hunters with a sniper. It's not. It's a very specific spot you need to hit them in.
I'll
though.
just get the elites, by the way.
Don't want to give away my
fine.
position, so I'm rerouting a few stragglers back to you.
So I'm lining up here. We're gonna go for a launch. So by overlapping these triggers, we kind of force the gondola to be in two places at the same time. It's
this
gonna
is-
go all buggy. Ignore anything that's happening.
We're
But
gonna shoot through walls right now.
yeah, we're gonna be able to shoot through walls. The gondola's gonna go invisible. Oh, we got early launch.
Early launch.
And
Oh,
we
you got it. Nice.
I wasn't
Nice.
looking at the right
Alright,
spot,
sick.
so
Wow.
we accidentally got an early launch there.
That's actually super.
We
fast.
just saved time. we didn't intend to do that.
It was totally intentional.
So basically what happened was the gondola was in like two places at the same time. When it resets, it kind of does a slingshot effect and throws us across the map. And we just flew all the way to tower in the distance. You didn't see it because I was looking the wrong direction, but I thrown the fuel rod down to you, by the way.
Yeah.
So now we're just
Yeah,
waiting.
you're gonna have to nade yourself, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
So now we're doing like the sickest strat of all time.
Saves half a second. So I'm gonna hit the button through the door.
Easy.
Kill
Half a
myself.
second time. So
I need to blow myself up because the door won't close unless we're both in the inside the marine. So
yeah. Kill me for nades, by the way.
sure. Happily kill you.
Wow.
Toxic.
Yeah, so this is an auto score.
Plenty of those in Halo 2, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we're just riding through an underwater section. I think it was pretty nice to look at back in 2004. It doesn't really hold up much today. It's just a bunch of rocks, but
In the anniversary version, it's
Yeah.
actually really good.
So nice.
If you pick up the anniversary edition of this game, there's remastered graphics, and this section for sure is one of the best.
Yeah, it's the remastered graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
If you get lucky as well,
Fish?
fish can clip through.
Oh, no fish.
Get good luck from the fish. Good RNG.
Fish RNG.
Yeah.
May I shout out one of our partners?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. A big thank you to our long-term partner, ViewSonic Elite, who are providing all the gaming monitors for the event, like the one you can see on the face cam right there. With over 30 years of experience working on CRTs to single millisecond LCD monitors, ViewSonic Elite is using that knowledge to take their gaming products in a new direction, and we thank them for all their support.
That's a good melee council.
Very nice.
Hopefully I get a good sword spawn. Yeah, the reason we have to do that launch in co-op is because there's no carryover, so we can't carry a sword from Delta Halo to Regret. This is Regret, and the previous level was Delta Halo. So we can't actually carry a sword like we would in solo runs. So
Yeah.
if you don't have a sword from the start, you kind of have to do a launch where you lose like a minute.
So hopefully we can get a fly here on camoed
nice.
enemies. You have a very minimal amount of time where camo enemies actually give you a red reticle, and then
Yeah,
they
so-
actually become invisible. So
Yeah.
TehSorix had to hit that fly first try.
You have nades?
Thankfully you did. I only have one. I'll try to kill myself. So I'm killing myself, so TehSorix doesn't have to wait for me.
Yeah, both people have to be on the submarine for it to start, or
Yeah.
one person and one person dead. So since both people can't really do the optimal movement, we just have one person get there and the other suicide. Yeah, I can show off some of the melee
Yeah, go
mechanics in
for
this
it.
game actually. So if is it just on pre-patch where it works like this? Or is
No, it's every patch.
yeah, so like, if I just stand here and melee him, it only takes half his shields. If I like, but it works like momentum meleeing.
Yeah.
So if you like walk forwards and melee, it does more damage. And if you like, the most damage you can do, I can actually one-shot him from full shields if I do it right. Hold on, let me...
You got this.
There we go.
Jumping
One-shot.
melee is a one-shot. Really weird mechanics, but Bungie was set on it, so
Yeah.
it was removed in later games, I believe.
Yeah, Halo 2 has some weird stuff.
So yeah, that's something that we didn't actually mention. Sword flying, the glitch that we're using was patched out. Online, sword flying was a little bit overpowered. So they patched it out, so we're playing on the unpatched version of Halo 2 right now.
Yeah.
As a result, it was actually patched out of the anniversary version as well. But they recently patched it back in for campaign only.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to do sword flies, you can do them on the anniversary edition as well.
They're a lot
Yeah.
harder though.
I tried to redirect melee sword cancel there. So basically, if you sword cancel against an enemy and then have like a wall in front of you, then that wall can actually redirect your momentum just within the within the.
Could have gotten
launch.
over the mountain, but you got pretty bad spawns. It's,
Yeah.
it's a little bit unfortunate.
Did you get backsmacked as well, Dubhzo?
How's it going?
Yeah, it was an intentional because I need to be on this
Intentional,
gondola
yeah.
for it to
Cap.
Oh yeah,
Big cap.
I got outplayed by the elite. So for this gondola to move, I have to be dead. So
Some sort of barrier. We're trying to find a way around it.
This is another auto scroller. This level.
this
is
is
just-
there's some
level
enemies
is
to kill on it. So we
auto-scroller
just kill the
central.
banshees. On legendary, those things like kill you in like 0.2 seconds. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
wide elite
But on
ban-
easy,
wide
we
elite
one
ban-
shot them.
You can get wide elite banshee. It takes 4 rockets to kill.
Yeah, and they kill you in like less than half a second. It's pretty unfair. That's why we're playing easy today. Legendary is.
Oh yeah, we should mention that. So legendary co-op in Halo 2, they unfortunately made it so the Iron Skull, if you know what it is basically on all the time, which means that if one person dies, then it reverts to checkpoint. Whereas
Yeah.
in all the other Halo games, both people have to die for the revert
Revert to
checkpoint.
occur.
So it just makes Halo 2 legendary co-op kind of one person leading and the other person just trying their best not to die. So
Yeah.
it's not the best run.
So you've seen how many times in this run the
rocket
player
go off-
behind has
does the
to
rocket go through
die.
the floor?
I can give you a rocket.
Oh, you got it.
Oh yeah, I might have stolen it.
Yoink. So we're gonna do a sword fly to this.
This is
final.
max range sword flies. This is the max range you can do, at least with the rocket launcher. You can go a little bit further with sniper, but
That works. OP strat. Oh,
you
I
can see a
got it.
third person fly. Look at the speeding.
TehSorix special.
Don't choke, dude. Pressure's on. Oh no.
Easy.
There we go.
Nice.
So he just runs through the air. It's cool to see.
Decent cancel.
That's nice. I'll hit the trigger.
Yeah.
Coming up to the second best boss fight in the game.
Yeah, so another boss fight here. Again, on easy.
Oh,
Multiple waves of phantoms. Too
Oh,
many
you
to
can't
keep
fly.
track when you don't have
YXR.
Just flying.
There you go.
That's it.
It's done.
So on Legendary, this is unbelievably difficult room. There's all sorts of enemies spawning. You have to board and punch this old man multiple times. On easy, he just dies to
Phantoms are turning around, but
One
keep
board.
one board.
fire
Yeah,
on
this is like
top.
a really good boss fight on Legendary.
Get out of here.
Oh my god, he blinked! He's alive!
What the fuck?
Alright, best level now.
Definitely the best level.
6 strat, saved infinite time. Oh, I got a plasma pistol instead of a plasma rifle.
I don't think it's been mentioned yet, but they've been changing between two characters on some levels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the level, the Arbiter was the one where they first had the sword.
Mhm.
That's where you become the Arbiter. And instead of having a flashlight like Chief will have, Arbiter has a camo,
Yeah.
which they've been abusing already. And they'll certainly abuse it a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mainly really helpful on Legendary camo, but we still use camo quite a bit on easy just to manipulate enemies to get them in favorable positions for sword tricks mainly.
Yeah.
So this level is kind of the walking simulator, I guess we like to call it. It's basically walking in straight lines and doing a couple boosts and some auto scrollers
Yeah.
for about
it's just,
5 minutes.
It's just
and
optimal movement. There's a big fight at the end.
it would be kind of cool if we had a sword, but unfortunately there's no sword until like halfway into the level.
Yeah.
But once we get that, it'll start being a little more interesting.
I don't know what plasma rifle. So this is the first mission in Halo 2 which has Flood as well, at least. Well, no, it's not actually. There's some on Oracle, but this is the first mission where we're only fighting Flood.
The first mission except Oracle that has blood.
First mission where we're
Oh,
only
wow,
fighting
that really
Flood.
fast, wow.
Oh, and that big guy is Enforcer, I think they're called.
Yeah. There's a few Sentinels as well.
Kill that thing in 5 carbine shots.
Wow. OP.
Yeah, Enforcers are similar to the Shadows on Metro, where they're only in this game in like a couple of levels and then you never see them again.
Yeah, they're just on this level and the next one, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
You have to ride this gondola. We've been
Yeah,
riding a lot of gondolas in Halo 2.
Yeah, this
Oh, we haven't got the
Bungie love
keys yet, though.
gondolas. We're almost at the clearing section though. So we have to kill this enforcer that's gonna spawn behind this door, and then it's gonna open. And if once we kill the enforcer, we'll open a door to the next area. So we're taking out the sort of arms or legs of the enforcer first.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna be hopefully running it or nading it.
In co-op, we just spam our carbine and kill this really fast.
Yeah, in solo you would throw nades, but in co-op it's enough to just carbine it, and it's really fast. That's good.
Nate, jump.
Yeah.
Pog.
I'm having another attempt at shotgun boost soon.
Yeah. Drive
Monk
obviously.
S. Carry
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
way.
These are really scary sections on Legendary, actually.
Even on easy,
Yeah,
even
even-
you,
yeah.
Even on easy you can die here pretty easily.
there's a whole load of carrier flood which sit down and explode, I guess.
Yeah.
Do a lot of damage, and there's just loads of them hiding behind corners down here.
Locked.
It's right spawn.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh,
What
it trapped
is that?
you.
Rigged.
Trolling.
I didn't frag. So we're shooting these pistons throughout the level as well. Like you can go up to them and press a button on them and they'll open for us. But shooting them is slightly faster when you have a plasma weapon.
Yeah. On Legendary you have to shoot them for some reason. That's like really weird design choice.
Yeah.
It won't let you press them. I know like a bunch of people got stuck on this level just because they didn't understand
How to open the
how to
pistons.
open them as a kid. So I'm shooting here to hopefully lure out the carrier pod for shotgun boost. Oh, he didn't really come out.
Really bad position.
Yeah, RNG.
Smoke.
So we're almost at the end of the sort of walking section. We're about to go down some sick ass tubes and then we're gonna get a sword. Best movement section in the game, these tubes, right?
Yeah, we get to slide.
High skill.
Classic tubes.
Yeah, these are super easy to do on the anniversary version just because of physics, but on classic they're like super hard to do well. See how it goes.
You can die if you do it too well as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to find the good balance. I grab a sword here. It's important to note.
Yeah, I get a sword in the next room as well.
Yeah.
So,
So these are the tubes. We just kind of slide like wee.
Oh, didn't get the corner boost. That was decent.
So yeah, the way they do these well is they just spam crouch as they go down.
Actually,
You want to crouch like an optimal
you hold
point.
you crouch like periodically in some parts.
Just to speed it up.
And then on H2A it's kind of like
Yeah, you
spam
can
crouch,
just spam it.
but on this it's like pretty tactical.
And yeah, if they go too fast, I don't know if you splatter or if it's full timer that kills you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
full timer on it.
you can
Yeah.
splatter here as
Yeah,
well on the door.
the full timer's disabled during these tubes. You're actually invincible during these tubes.
It's just when you drop out the end.
Yeah, a good spawn.
Both flying across this canyon.
Yeah, full timer as well. Halo has a thing. If you're falling for too long, or if you fall like at a certain speed for too long, it will just kill you.
Yeah. There's no like actual fall damage. It's just full timer.
Well, there's on H2A.
Yeah.
I'll camp the.
Is that
cave.
everything?
Oh,
That's the first 5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'll camp the cave, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
On my side. Oh wait.
Yeah, so this is another wave fight. It's actually RNG, how many enemies you get, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to do the best to
Yeah.
There's
kill
six
whatever
yeah,
RNG
there's
they
6
get.
different RNG sets you can, or not sets, but there's 6 different waves you can get. There's 2 waves of 2 flood, 2 waves of 4 flood, and 2 waves of 6 flood. So we want to get the 2 waves of 2 flood.
Ideally, yeah. So they can
Yeah,
spawn in any of these holes around,
Yeah,
around the map.
they're really trolling us right now.
You should have called. I could have helped. It's all good. So I'm just watching this side. Sorix is watching the other side. We got reinforcements as well. That's this wave. Is there something?
Yeah, it's not. Okay, now it's spawning. Is it your side? Yeah.
I got 2.
2. Yeah, this is 4. That's it. Alright, that
No,
should be the
there's
end of
one
it.
here.
Oh, it's 6 then.
Of course, it's a 6.
What
We
was
only
that,
get
6,
6?
6?
Dude, where did he just go?
Back down the hole he came from.
He's literally gone back into the abyss. So next level is another driving level.
Yeah, next level's one of my favorites. Yeah,
Is
we
it
got
so late?
Phantom. Yeah, that's
Really late.
cool.
So we're just gonna kill these carriers. We need to kill everything here. The level kind of ends on its own accord, depending.
Yeah.
It can end like now,
Or it can end in like 30 seconds
Yeah.
at once.
please. Be nice.
Come on.
It helps if all the enemies
Alright,
are dead,
there we
which they were. So.
Very good. So Dubhzo sits in that what's it called?
Spectre.
Spectre, yeah. To open the door faster.
What is it called?
Dude, I don't know lore, dude. I just play the game.
Slow.
So yeah, this is like a really high skill ghost section where you just maneuver through tight corridors with the ghost really, and that was a sick flip. X Games.
I'm gonna attempt a little launch here.
Yeah, this is
It's
like an
very
IL
hard,
Yeah, it's
but-
like an IL strat.
With the lag as
Oh,
well.
what the heck?
Oh, so
Okay.
close, you bumped your head.
Yeah,
I
I
got-
had a lot of momentum.
I got a launch as well from the tank. Shot me.
Yeah, there
so-
is a pelican that just carries a tank above this level for a bit,
Yeah.
and you just shoot randomly.
Just
Yeah,
just
flying tanks.
Yeah,
like,
just flying tanks, you know.
Why not? Bungie went all out on this level. There's literally every vehicle you could think of.
It's one of the laggier levels as well in co-op. It's probably the worst one actually, especially in the coming sections. So Dubhzo's gonna get ported here.
Yeah.
And,
Unfortunately, this section, we just slide the ghost on in, but Bungie didn't actually want ghosts in here.
yeah.
So when I teleport, I lose my ghost. Unfortunately.
we did that on Metro as well. We just took a warthog through.
Through the
We're
tunnel,
supposed
yeah.
to walk. They really don't do a good job of keeping vehicles out. We're gonna do it on the last level as well. Your journey.
Please not die. I'm not alive.
Nice,
Okay.
man.
So this enforcer can sometimes just pick up your ghost and one-shot you. It's usually avoidable, but we're all spawn actually. You get spawns.
That's fine. I'll just go slow with the trigger.
Yeah. So there's a couple of triggers here that we were supposed to hit, and obviously you're not supposed to be in a vehicle, so we often go through them too fast. So I was just following suit to make sure that we actually hit them.
They're on like a 1 second cycle, so if you just happen to go through it when it doesn't check, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, you're missing. You have to go back. So
What a spawn.
just gonna jump off the edge to reduce lag, because the amount of sections that you have loaded at once is
Yeah,
important.
the one you have loaded on the screen.
Yeah. So upcoming is the infamous
QZ gondola.
QZ gondola, quarantine
part of
zone
the
gondola.
game.
Best bit of the game, for sure.
So it's just under 5 minutes, and we're just kind of traveling through space, and Flood is flying on us and trying to kill us and whatnot.
Just gonna ignore them.
Yeah.
Let's kill the phantom guns by the
We can try. I got 4 hits.
We're just gonna kill our allies to start, because why not?
We are doing this for a reason. We don't just hate our allies. We're not psychotic. It's just these guys kill the Flood that come on. We actually want the Flood to be alive for a sword fight at the end.
We're allied with the Flood.
We're also trying to blow up the guns on the Phantom here.
Yeah, because it can kill the Flood as well.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think Needlers does any damage.
It does, dude. Needler OP.
False.
Best weapon in the game.
That is false.
Should've
See that
brought
on the
rockets.
next level.
So literally, you can just jump up here.
You can just jump up here and just camp here the entire gondola. The Flood can't see you.
So yeah, we're walking all the way up to the top of the gondola here, and then we just drop through an invisible wall. We're kind of inside the walls right now.
Yeah. You can like jump. You see, we're inside it right now.
We can die and stuff in here, but the Flood can't see us, so they just kind of chill.
Yeah, they get in actually. It's really It's so lucky that they get in that spot where you can just do a sword fight off them really
Yeah,
well
it really
at the
is.
end. Wow. So it's just an auto-scroller really. There's not much going on.
Yeah, so the next level is actually what a lot of people consider to be probably the best level in the game, so it's going to be worth the wait for sure.
Where are you going?
Slid off here.
Can you get bounces like on?
No, not on
Is that
classic.
H2A?
Not on classic.
Yeah.
You can like bounce on this thing like a trampoline on the anniversary version.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Well,
By the way, we're on this for like another 3 or 4 minutes, so it's
Yeah.
the perfect time to get snacks. Get a drink, toilet.
yeah.
Is there time for some
This
messages?
is time for
Always
messages.
time,
Yeah.
Anything you want.
All right. First of all, I'd like to let you all know of the multiple ways you can support the Swedish Alzheimer's Association. Besides donating, we also have this time around. You can also subscribe to the channel either through normal subscription, through normal payment, or through everyone's favorite meme, Twitch Prime. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch account, and you get a free subscription to a
What,
channel of
really?
your choosing, and you can use that to subscribe to a channel. Like ours, for example. Besides that, we also have cheers, so you can cheer with the bits you have acquired, either through ads or through buying them, and also that is donated forward to the Swedish Alzheimer's Association. So whatever way you choose to support this charity, we'd like to thank you for your support. Besides that, I would also like to thank one of our partners, Malmö City, which is the host of our event, and what a great city it is. I would like to thank them for making us feel at home. One last thing, we have a prize of a Nintendo Switch bundled with Super Mario Maker 2. If you have $50 lying around, you can make a singular donation of that amount of money. You'll be automatically entered in the draw for it. So get those donations in while you can. This contest will be running until the end of the event, so there's no rush. But if you don't do it, you're not going to be in the draw, so get them donations in.
I want that Nintendo Switch.
It's a game.
Get donated.
How much
Mario
longer on
Maker
this
2.
gondola?
How much longer?
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes.
You're on the final floor now.
We got another, no, we got like he's like a minute at the most.
Oh, okay.
So it's about 45 seconds until we're gonna do a sword fly to the end of the level. We're both gonna go for it, so hopefully at least one of the two of us hit it. I'm in your way here.
Yeah, you
If they both miss it, then they both have to wait a few more minutes on this thing again.
That's a really risky line.
Monk
Yeah, dude, go
What do
to
you
the
mean?
left.
This is safe.
That's so risky.
I'm going safe then.
You're gonna pull a
there.
dust and go like right through the middle.
See, we just got a checkpoint about 30 seconds ago, so if we miss this, we have to do this section again.
Please don't.
I mean,
I don't want to see it again.
We're not gonna do it.
I
It's
don't
fine.
want
In one of the annual relay races we do with Halo runs, a player failed this 3 times in a row.
lovely.
And
10 minutes.
Yeah, you can see the platform and the top of the screen now.
yeah, so we want to kind of land over the other side of these walls. That easy.
Nice.
Yeah, we both got it.
Going this way.
We just walk into the end of the trigger. This is actually, if you remember from Halo CE,
We're in the
level-
library.
We're in the library.
Not like this. Everybody's favorite level in Halo.
Alright. Your left side.
Yep.
Root
Yep.
first.
This is Gravemind. This is like one of the longer, one of the harder levels, especially on Legendary.
Yeah.
On Legendary Speed.
On
dude.
E-
Instant camera.
Casually on Legendary,
by the
most
way.
people die within the first second. You just got 2 roots and 2 grunts, and all you've got is 1 healer.
Yeah, they give you a needler, which is the worst weapon in this game. It's awful.
Pretty
Can't
bad.
really see on this monitor too well.
I don't think.
Might have been too late.
So we're trying. What we're doing right now, by the way, we're standing in certain spots in the room where the game cannot register that we're here.
Nice.
So it kind of just deloads the enemies.
Is that what it is? I thought it was like
believe so, yeah.
standing and overlapping the respawn location.
Something like that.
Spawn killing, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't- I
basically,
don't-
we're
Who knows,
we're
dude?
deloading
Who
waves.
Who knows?
I got the brute.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go cover.
Yeah, deloading those waves. Who had the setup near the E-pillar?
I had the easy set.
You had the easy one. Yeah, so Sorix had a much harder, much more precise setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that you got that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the old setup. People used to have to do that. Then we found an easier one.
It's maybe the most infamous trick in the run, I guess. It's the biggest run killer for
Yeah,
solo
for sure.
players.
Yeah, shout out to Kryphin.
It's a prison skip. So there's a huge section of this level where we're freeing our allies from the prisons. They've been locked up by the Covenant. We drop down this big lift. We're going to use the butterfly mechanics that we kind of showed a little bit earlier. We'll explain it again. So we're going to use those mechanics to fly back up the lift and not actually go down to the bottom. So we don't actually have to
Yeah.
clear any of the prison section.
Yeah, we just go down enough to hit the trigger and then go straight back up.
Yeah.
Prison is a pretty long section as well.
Yeah, it's
takes like
saves-
It was
2
like 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So it's really important to get. We're going to get a checkpoint for it, so...
Yeah. In a like world record attempt, you would just YOLO this and not go for a checkpoint, and that's why it's such a big run killer.
Yeah, 'cause
But obviously Marathon run will go for a checkpoint. It only wastes like 20 seconds or something.
yeah.
Not even.
So we're just killing these enemies in this room for a checkpoint. I don't see like
There's one. There's a couple.
Yeah.
That should be it.
Watch out for
Yeah,
the
no,
enemy.
I don't have a nade, by the way.
Okay.
So try to get tight. Oh, there's 2.
Nice
There's
going.
4 here. I got it. So he's gonna try to get the brute to melee him into the lift.
What are they doing? Okay.
If this brute,
No.
we manipulate with the
Alright,
beam
there we go,
rifle.
first try.
Nice.
That's it.
You're really tight there, right? I don't have
Yeah.
to die.
I mean,
So-
you might as well, I guess.
That's fine. So
We're gonna hit that
yeah.
low.
So we ride down the lift.
No, stack.
Stacked.
But what is this stack? Wait. Oh no.
you gotta check.
No.
That's really unlucky.
Wait.
You're gonna do
There's
it
a
from the
quad stack.
bottom?
Oh
gotta
yeah,
go from the
yeah,
bottom,
I gotta
dude.
go from the bottom.
So that's super unlucky. 4 enemies. Sometimes like enemies can just follow you down the lift, and he had like 4 enemies follow him down, which is really unlucky.
then
It
we gotta
basically makes
check
it
them.
impossible to.
So right,
Mash
basically,
your way
yeah.
out
Well,
on.
so what we're doing right now, he's meleeing and cancelling and jumping. So this basically pushes the brute upwards. it's very tricky, and as Brad just said, if there's 4 enemies above you, being able to melee out of that is near impossible. You have to have a lot of speed and a lot of upper body strength, surprisingly.
A lot.
Stamina.
Oh my god.
Alright, so this is a really unfortunate.
Wanna take over, Brad?
Go on like a match.
We can do it.
So mean.
Just kill the bottom one.
Yeah, definitely want to.
So yeah, you
Go
can
off
kind
just
of see
one.
on the face cam how Sorix is holding his controller as well.
Yeah.
Just pressing the same 3 buttons over and over.
He's not dying.
It's chieftain.
I could maybe shoot him.
You're gonna have to kill him. Yeah, you're gonna have to kill him.
Is he literally invincible?
Too slow, dude.
There we go. So we were trying to mash with 2 up. It's really hard. You can see how it's working right now.
Yeah,
this is the prison skip which we would be skipping. Should I start clearing it?
No, don't. Don't clear
Just
it.
in case.
Oh my god.
You want to swap?
Yeah, we can. I'm losing the rhythm here.
Yeah, so butterflying for a really long period of time is actually super difficult, so it's just unfortunate this happened.
Oh.
So Dubhzo's top screen now.
Oh, okay.
On the controller a bit more weird.
Yeah, I have a slightly different method.
What is that? That's not okay.
Why is he falling off my head? This is really bad.
You might have to go a bit further up first.
This is losing a lot of time. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So if you go from the bottom first time, you're still saving time over clearing the prison, but at this point it's
At this point,
unfortunately
it's probably about the same as clearing. If you get it now.
I'm gonna kill him, Brad, take over. Let someone swap in. Oh, he died. Oh, this is really bad. Should we just clear prison? Just clear prison.
Alright.
you're clearing now.
Right, apologies.
I mean,
We got
yeah,
trolled by a checkpoint.
yeah.
It's very unfortunate.
You clear it, I'll go again. Oh, he... Try one more time.
Honestly, we should just clear it.
Yeah.
So usually in Halo
Sucks.
2 you can double
Yeah.
revert checkpoints. So if you die enough times in a row, you can revert twice.
Yeah, the checkpoint's just too far away to do that.
Yeah,
though.
and we
The
have
game
no
doesn't
method
let you.
of actually killing ourselves here.
You're gonna be going for so long, dude. Okay, this is good.
So obviously we're mashing like we're flying up like 5 times the distance what we'd usually do. Still enemies.
How many times have you actually done prison, Dubhzo?
I've never done it. I've done it a few times on meme runs.
New kid on the block.
Yeah, this prison skip has existed since I started running. So doing this section in the speedrun is a little bit unfamiliar with it.
Oh, so close.
Fun.
Yeah, that's really
X-Mac
unlucky.
as well, that's so unlucky. We might go overestimate because of that.
Alright, bottom 4.
Listen up, Marines. The Chief's hunting a prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it.
Chief, come to the lower
One
level.
more group of Marines to go,
More
Chief.
guards, get ready.
Stupid Jackal, he's OP. He's OP. Alright, we're through.
So bad at prison. There's actually also a category on speedrun.com which a lot of people really enjoy called 20-15%, and that basically just removes, but a lot of people really hate butterflying, so that basically just removes all butterflying, so you'd have to clear this section in that run. It's super optimized as well, at 20-15%.
We're not deloading them.
Yeah, we're deloading.
Yeah.
We're doing deload here, hopefully.
Yeah, so right now a lot of enemies are coming down the lift as
I think
reinforcements.
they're dead.
So if they just crouch below the trigger, they all just die.
We got
Yeah,
that at
there you
least.
Clear. Step on in.
And that was prison.
Time save. Pog.
You grab sword.
I teleport up here, right?
No.
Or do I not?
Jump off.
You just go, dude. Just go.
Yeah, go on lead.
Yeah, I don't have a beam rifle though.
It's fine.
You don't
it's
need
fine.
one, dude. Just go with carbon.
I spawn.
Alright, grab the
What is it?
sword from the
Yeah.
blue elites. Why did
I
you
can't
not?
even get up. Take the left.
Weird Gravemind.
Is this guy have a carbine?
So yeah, the rest of this level is pretty much just back-to-back sword tricks. It's really high skill level. TehSorix actually has the world record currently for easy classic.
Yeah, I got
Grab
it
the
recently.
grab a beam rifle, dude.
Yeah.
The Covenant just destroyed 2 of their own ships.
Yeah, so yeah, it's actually sub 6 minutes he got recently. So
The amount of time it took for us to clear the prison skip, the
Yeah.
level was done.
not really a good representation, but
That's just really unfortunate, really.
what you just saw on the bottom screen as well, that's called a crouch out. Basically on the lift, if you spam crouch enough or like do crouch at a specific time, you can lower yourself in the lift and just save you doing the animation of lowering back to the ground. It actually saves a lot of time because there's like, what, 4 lifts in the level?
Yeah.
So it's really
Great.
good. That's actually the main reason.
You're gonna teleport soon.
Yeah.
Classic Gravemind's actually one of the few levels which is faster on this version than H2A as well, because
Yeah.
you can do those crouch outs, so it's quite interesting.
Alright, so you're gonna teleport in a minute.
Yeah.
There's a few more like really good flyers towards the end of the level. Hopefully, sorry, it's gonna get. Dude, stop following me. You're not gonna teleport. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Get too close. Alright, yeah. So there's a few beam rifle max range flyers coming soon. So no, we both think it.
May I jump in with a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
incentives?
This is a good time.
All right. So we currently have a bid war for Yoshi's color in Yoshi's Story. Currently in the lead, it's green with $80, followed by blue on 50 and yellow on 25. So $30 in it between first and second, and another 25 between second and third. So if you want to see any one of those 3 colors, or pink, cyan, or red, be selected for Yoshi's Story Run, please get your donations in right now. We also have the End Knuckles incentive for Sonic Mania Plus, the incentive that will double the Knuckles and double the fun. It's $361 out of $800. Still under halfway there, and I'm sure we can raise the money for it in due time, but get those donations in, because otherwise these incentives won't clear themselves.
Yeah, so I did a redirect fly there. Bouncing off the wall as I fly to go the other direction. Shoot that guy so he gets a red vertical.
I
His
didn't get
camo
the free
leads, you need a red vertical to sword fly, obviously. Nice, good checkpoint.
Ignore him.
Got it.
Both got the flyers.
Oh.
Oh,
that's
they're
the-
dead. Carbine, so I'll focus drones.
So if you notice, when they do fly, sometimes they keep their momentum, like when they go past the enemy they fly to, and sometimes they'll stop when they get to the enemy.
Yeah.
I believe it depends, like when if the enemy moves.
Yeah, yeah.
So if the enemy stands still, you kind of like just fly past them, but if he walks, then you'll just get stopped in midair.
Yeah, you also need to cancel the sword launch somehow to keep momentum. You had drones.
You didn't
No, there's a
kill-
brutal live, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Breaking
song in the
Benjamin,
game.
kicking in.
There we go.
Yes.
That's a decent end fight. So we kill the enemies there in a specific order, so it doesn't spawn
Yeah, you can
extra
get
enemies.
reinforcements here, but we've avoided that, thankfully. We just go out this section and one more fly and the level's done.
Yeah, that room casually on Legendary is just like absurdly hard, like so impossible.
Yeah, there's 3 white elites, 2 hunters, brutes, drones, it's
Yeah, it's insane.
civil war in there.
That's Gravemind, not the best Gravemind, but
Yeah, not the
that's
best.
rough.
Shots.
The sword flies were good. It was pretty clean.
Yeah,
honestly.
besides prison skip, it was decent.
Yeah, so this is Uprising now. Dubs is actually going to take the lead for this level, so it should be fun to watch.
Hey,
Whoa.
No, you're good at Uprising, one of your best levels, dude.
It's probably because it's like 2
I'm
minutes.
confident. I'm confident.
You got nade, right?
Yeah.
That cancel Dubhzo did is kind of tricky. You only just get the reticle on the enemy.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna do another sword fly off the enemy spawning in this door here. I'm just gonna be walking, and I'm trying to make my way to another sword, because we only have one sword right now. That's why only one person can do flies. So I'm trying to make my way to a sword to do a trick later on in the level, which we'll see if I get. It's more of an IL trick, but since you have two people, one can go for a risky thing and the other guy can go for the regular strat. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, this is where the strat's gonna come in. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Sorix has a good chance.
It's really inconsistent, but like that's good.
It's cool to see for sure.
Oh, he jumped away. That's
Nice and lucky.
Did tree jump?
Yes.
I didn't get the jackal, so.
Yeah, you do Furon. Nice.
We're going to attempt a funny co-op strat here where I jump into the end trigger. So the end trigger on this level is loaded from the very start, so you don't have to hit any triggers in the level. So we're literally just going over this mountain to the very end.
Yeah, there's like an entire, like half,
Yeah,
skipping like half
this
the
is
level
actually
by
the
doing
fastest level in the...
And so he's just gonna drop off. This is a faster way of doing it in co-op. He's gonna die, right? It's the end trigger.
I hit the trigger and die at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, he skipped the cutscene.
Right,
Yeah,
so this is probably the hardest trick in the run. It's quite new as well, so if you guys haven't watched Halo for a while, or Halo 2 for a while, this might shock you. So we mentioned butterflies earlier with the lunging at enemies on our heads and carrying them upwards. So we're going to do it on this level, but we're going to fly literally to the end of the level. So we meant to go through this big building, and there's a whole load of sections. It's about 4 minutes long. And we're just going to skip it all, and we're going to fly all the way around the outside and land in the end trigger, hopefully. So you'll be able to see it from both perspectives, what's going on.
The TehSorix like just picks up the flood, takes him off the ledge.
And now he's gone.
So
he's gone.
Here he goes. So this is like very, very, very difficult. Hopefully we can get it first try.
It's even harder on split screen just because you can see less as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for sure one of the hardest tricks in like all of the Halo games. It takes everybody who's learned it. It takes absolute countless hours, really.
Yeah, like hundreds of hours.
Especially to get consistent at it. TehSorix is actually probably one of the best actually at Classic. So hopefully we can.
So he's going down now. He's kind of dropping himself from the flood and then catching him again. We have to go down quite a bit to the trigger. It's not like completely on the same level as us. So we need to head downwards a little bit as well as the horizontal movement. So I'm going to drop off here so we can get a better view as well. So what he's inputting here is melee, switch weapon, and jump at the same time. He's doing them at the perfect time so he doesn't damage the enemy, and it also carries him in the direction that he chooses by holding the left thumbstick in the direction. So we got a nice bum count.
Yeah, so this is where split screen makes it hard because I can't really see my cue very well.
So what he's going to do here is going to use a visual cue to line up the end trigger, and he's going to drop into it slowly. Hopefully get it.
I think that's it.
That was good.
Yeah,
that should be good. Yeah,
that was good.
He's just dropping straight into the trigger pretty much now. It's like
If
directly
the level
below
doesn't
him.
end within the next like 10 seconds, then we can worry a little bit, but hopefully this is good.
There we go.
Yay, good stuff.
We should still make estimate barely.
Yeah.
If Great Journey goes well.
We got this.
Yeah, so it's the final level of the game. The first 2 minutes are really fun, and then you're pretty much just on another auto scroller before the final boss fight.
So I'm gonna try yoink a ghost here. Oh, if the brutes cooperate. No.
That's super unlucky.
Uh,
You've got camo back if you can.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not getting a
Yeah,
ghost. You both.
Yeah. You just walk or.
Probably would have been better to revert. It's fine. I can try to get a ghost.
You can't EMP the ghost with a plasma pistol either. Just kind of has to.
Alright, we can finally got one.
That's super unlucky. You pretty much get a ghost every time, really quickly. It's kind of random though.
Yeah, you do the driving gun. Sure. Or you can give it to me if you want.
What are these raves?
Just go around, dude. Oh,
I'm going through. I'm committed.
Sick. Alright, so now we're taking the ghost inside again. You're meant to get out and walk, but faster with the ghost. So.
We get a checkpoint.
I don't know. Camo, dude. No camo balls. Oh
no!
Oh my god.
Just walk.
Yeah.
That's it. It's been unfortunate.
That's the kind of tricky. It's
Yeah,
slightly
peppers.
quicker.
It is actually a lot harder than it looks, to be honest.
Yeah, so try to jump the ghost over the gap. Usually TehSorix does that, so I was a little bit under practiced if that's a fair excuse. You had pretty bad spawns as well. The brutes can get in your way as well as shoot you off.
Did the ghost land? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so yoink again.
There we go. Off.
He'll kill this guy. Gonna ride the ghost on through for the rest of the level.
Yeah, so in this next room we've pretty much just got to free our allies, and then we end up teaming up with Johnson at the end to kill the final boss, Tartarus.
Yeah, so Tartarus, this is the end of Arbiter's story. Tartarus has been mugging us off a little bit, to be honest. All game.
Just a bit.
So we're tired of him. We're gonna go have him.
3 head.
So the ghost is not only fastest for movement, it also has quite fast clears here.
Pushing that brute all the way. You have
He's
to
our
kill
friend.
him.
He's our friend, dude.
Do you have to kill this
Yeah,
guy?
we have
Yeah,
to
kill him.
Alright, I got him.
Wait, oh, okay, he didn't shoot.
Lucky.
That was scary. Hopefully no song.
So now there's a cutscene here. Hopefully.
Come on.
You can actually soft lock it. Please.
Oh, wow, what is this?
Yeah, this happened early in practice. It's actually, like, I don't think anyone quite knows.
Okay, there we go. Sometimes you have to go back, you miss a trigger because you go too fast. And the ghost.
It's just been pretty unlucky this round, really.
Yeah. So we're killing these wraiths here. You can actually deload them, but you save a little bit of time by killing them before Johnson starts shooting his scarab.
Yeah, on Legend you would go back in the building and deload them, just because it's safer. But, it's a little bit faster if you kill them. You might as well on easy. And
So Johnson's taking control of the scarab.
yeah.
Mad lad. Gonna use it to blow up some door and
It's just an escort mission for a little while, pretty much.
Yeah, escort mission where you
So he
don't have to do
escorts
anything.
Himself, yeah.
yeah, nothing stopping a scarab.
Yeah, there's like a ton of enemies and you're like meant to kill them like Dubhzo's doing now on the bottom screen, but you can just ignore everything and he'll just walk through anyway.
Yeah, they've got these little tiny vehicles. What are they gonna do?
So it's probably worth mentioning that TehSorix and Dubhzo actually got the world record for classic co-op whilst we've been here at ESA.
Yeah.
So that run was actually a lot better than this. It was kind of just unfortunate, a few things that happened, but it's still actually really fast.
Yeah,
It'll be very close to the old
We
record.
lost like
Yeah,
5
I
minutes.
think this
to
would have
prison
been record if by far, for sure.
Yeah, if it was,
yeah.
yeah,
prisons.
yeah. The rest of the run was actually really good. Regret was just
Yeah,
insanely
Regret was
clean.
great.
It was really good. It's probably actually IL record. That maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with early launch.
So in this game, you can just chill on top of banshees.
Oh,
Oh
no!
no! You
Wait, I didn't die. You can go back.
I'm coming back, dude.
Wait. Oh.
Hop on, mate. So I also didn't mention I'm in a heretic banshee on Great Journey. This is like a little Easter egg. It spawns if you take a certain path.
Oh, got it. Easy.
I didn't even see where you
nice.
went.
Yoink.
Mine now. So yeah, you're supposed to go in this building once Johnson blows up the door and clear some enemies, and then you get to the final cutscene. But Bungie didn't do that great of a job of placing the cutscene trigger.
Yeah, it just
You've done
sticks
that a lot.
out of the wall.
Do that a lot. Just massive triggers for everything for no
Yeah.
reason.
It's actually a really fun room in here where you kill a ton of brutes, and then you get to the final boss. But we're just going to fly into this wall once the Scarab arrives, and it'll just take us straight to the boss fight.
It's pretty sick strat. In Legendary, you would actually bring a vehicle in here and use it for the boss fight. But the boss fight's really easy on that easy. So.
It's actually a hard boss fight as well.
Yeah,
It's insanely
it's like
hard on
one of the
Legendary.
hardest parts of any Halo game probably on Legendary.
Yeah.
Like we memed with the other 2 boss fights, but
They're
That's
also
actually
hard.
hard.
on Legendary.
Yeah, the Heretic Leader is pretty easy on Legendary, but that's just
On the
because
speedrun.
yeah, that's just because we cheese him. Well,
Yeah,
we
you
cheese
can even get
Tartarus as
one
well, I
shot.
guess. But
you just get one shot on easy on
Yeah.
this boss.
So I have to watch the door here, otherwise the game doesn't allow you to progress.
yeah, it's the same as Cairo where we look at the stations so they blow up faster. So if you look at the door, it blows up
Johnson
faster.
language, please. Johnson's an absolute nut job. Door's gonna explode any minute now, and then we just chill here and enter the boss fight.
Easy.
You get shotgun?
Yeah.
So this boss, you need to take out his shields.
Yeah, we'll try
and
to do the co-op quick kill, but it's
it.
really hard on Classic because you can't even see his shield.
Yeah, so it's supposed to take out his shields with a beam rifle to be able to damage him. But on the 2004 version, on split screen for whatever reason, you can't see his shields.
Also, time is
There you
coming
go.
up.
Nice.
Yeah, time
Yeah,
is
get
on
rid of
when
time.
the screen goes white.
Yeah, when we fade to white. Crouch down bottom.
I was gonna.
Time.
Time.
There you go.
So yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, it was a decent run.
We lost the
yeah,
most of
I'm
our
happy-
time to the one
I'm happy with
unfortunate
that.
section.
Some unfortunate luck, but we played it decent, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
That's,
if
that's
you're
Halo
interested
2.
in Halo speedruns, check out Halo Runs.
Yes, it was meant before the run even
okay.
began.
Boom!
So have fun.
Oh god, here we go.
Alright,
Alright, so we're
alright.
not done yet.
Oh, debated.
Okay, so the incentive was a 1v1. So if you've ever watched Halo 2 multiplayer, I guess we can give a good example.
No screen watching, dude. Come on.
Screen watching. You're on split screen, so...
You're gonna.
Jake always cheats.
Yeah, he does.
Whoa. So we had the dashboard here because that
Yeah, this-
cutscene's unskippable. It takes like 4 minutes or something,
Yeah,
so
it's way faster than dashboard.
we just get dashboard. You have to split screen, right?
Yeah, and then I think we set up a game type before, so it should be fast. Joined it. Change.
If there's any
Let's quit,
Halo try hard
yeah,
multiplayer
yeah,
people, you'll probably be
The
cringe a
lockout.
little bit. So just campaign kids are not very good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Especially Dubhzo.
Jake's,
Whoa, I'm clean, dude.
Jake's kind of 5 over me. He's pretty good.
So
at
we're just doing it first to
multiplayer.
5. It's only gonna be a quick one.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna lose.
Wait, I'm bottom screen. How did I not know that? An hour and a half of playing.
So this is Lockout, like one of the most popular 1v1
Get
Wow.
wrecked.
Was that
That was a 4. You're trash.
Wow.
So toxic.
Come on,
Sick
bro.
angle.
Dude, it's multiplayer. You gotta be a bit trash talk.
Oh, I got the sniper now.
So
Screen
they're playing
watching.
proper settings, they have radar off.
Yeah, MOG.
I mean, we can screen watch the radar off.
Oh.
The back headshot. There you
5-0,
go.
5-0 incoming.
Yeah, it's
Here
actually
it
gonna happen.
comes. So the sniper in multiplayer is a 2-shot kill unless you headshot.
Oh, that's a screen.
Screen
What was
watching,
that?
what is this?
What was that?
I heard the lift.
Yeah. Oh, cap.
Cap. How did you know I was there screen watching?
5-0, dude.
So they've done one button combo for the whole run of sword flying. There is a multiplayer one.
Yeah, should I go
of
for it?
BXR and
I'll-
double shotting.
But well, we're on the unpatched version, so melees do very, very little damage.
Yeah,
and,
BXRs don't really work. Hold on.
You can still double shot. I don't know if you've shown double shot at all. You can also sword fly in multiplayer. What's weird is the sword does have infinite ammo in multiplayer. And it's a one-shot kill. So
Oh, dude.
It's pretty unfair, to be honest. Where did you go?
Yeah, where did I
Just
go?
look at his screen. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you
Alright.
can even do that all game.
I have not.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
I'm here, dude.
Oh, 5-0.
5-0.
I tried to
GG.
go for this.
GG.
Oh, that was an incentive. I'm sorry, it was a quick one. Sorry, it was trash. Yeah, check out haloruns.com. Check out our streams if you want to watch more of this stuff. So
Shout out to haloruns.com.
yeah,
Yeah. Good stuff.
you guys
Alright,
want to say
thanks.
anything else?
Yeah, thanks for
That's
watching.
it.
See ya.
Bye.